Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the TI-8 Hub. We are hopping into Bot TI after a thrilling and somewhat heartbreaking matchup in Southeast Asia. It is going to be, spoiler alert, TNC Predator moving on. I got the wonderful Purge, Draskell, and Zyori with me. Don't you even say it, my
I
man.
didn't say anything, but I was thinking it.
You were thinking it.
Yeah.
How you guys doing? You ready for Bot TI?
We're pumped.
Yeah.
We're a couple of first-timers over here, Andy and Andy, on the couch, coming to you live from the sidelines of Bot TI.
I have no idea what's happening. Like I haven't even had a chance to watch it because I'm usually asleep when it's happening because we're on this, we're on the EU region. But
TLDR, 5 versus 5, level 5, level 15, level 25, 2 different heroes. They get
Okay.
items. It's easy bots, so what they do is unpredictable.
all right, I'm down for that.
Yeah, if you don't watch the Reddit threads in the day after, it's probably best. Like he was saying, heartbreaking. It's the same way. You're like, oh, I was doing the night shift from 1 a.m. to 10 a.m. And then right as all the right as everybody wakes up that isn't working and they come in and play games, that's when they do Bot TI, and then we're gone. So it sucks, but we get to see it finally.
Yeah.
All right.
Totally.
Excited.
And real quickly, a shout out to all you people if you want to keep on following fantasy.bts.gg. You can go and check out your brackets. The bracket is set up. There's a Wikipedia page for it as well. You can predict. There's a leaderboard. Let's see who's top of the leaderboard real quickly. We've got Luis Serra. And there's actually only 5 people that have the top score of 10 correct predictions. That is 0.1% of total contestants. So
I gotta go
kind of
check that out.
crazy.
Wow.
I did fill mine out the first day after, and then later I realized that the seeding was based on pub win rates and not based on like internal tests or something. So
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I messed up, but that's
Oh,
okay.
no.
I wanna check
Yeah,
what I
it's
got.
pub win rates, and then so the items that get selected in the later levels are kind of based on Dota buff pub top percentages within
So
some
normal item
exceptions.
purchases, nothing.
For the
crazy.
most part,
Okay.
yeah.
There's some weird ones. There are definitely some weird ones. And it's at the level 5, it's just 6 Ironwood branches. Level 15, you have 10,000 net worth. And level 25, you have 20,000 net worth. So that's something else. And we'll be able to see the items brought up. Disruptor versus Enigma, level 1.
Level 5.
Think this is
Level
Enigma.
5?
Oh, it starts at
point.
5. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
they
starts
start
at level
level 5.
5, then level 15, then level 25.
Do
So
they
it's a
spawn
be-
with creeps or no?
It's a best
Nope.
of 3.
It's
No,
just-
it's
it's
a
a custom
special
map. Yeah.
arena where they just run in the middle and
Oh,
fight each
God.
other. I think this is Enigma because of Midnight Pulse.
It
It
stacks
does
with
stack.
itself.
It does
They
stack.
stack, yeah.
So 5 Midnight Pulses is pretty scary. The bots aren't very smart. So
But Disruptor's probably gonna have like a 1-3-1 build, right? Or is
Well,
he
you can
gonna
see it
actually
right
have
here.
You
max?
can see the builds.
Oh,
Right
They're
there.
on the
3-0.
Oh,
0-2.
okay. Oh, this is an easy. I think this
think
is an
it's
easy
Enigma.
Disruptor win.
No way.
this
dude.
is
No.
easy
Enigma.
disruptor.
It depends if the Thunderstrikes hit multiple. If they're all cast on a different Enigma and the Enigmas are clumped, they definitely
Yeah,
die
but
first.
think about the AOE
Oh,
of
sweet
Midnight
Purge.
Pulse, right?
Sweet, sweet purge.
Midnight Pulse is like huge. It's gonna be a lot easier for them to all be inside of that.
See,
And as
Andy's
long
getting
as,
inside the head of
as
the
long
easy
as
bots.
they cast the,
Yeah.
as long as they press the button, I think Enigma will win.
This man has played against some
And also,
low-tier
like, look at their
opponents.
base stats. Like, two more armor. Like,
other
all
thing
they're
that's
gonna
really
do is sit
important-
there and auto attack each other. I mean, sure, he's down in ability, but one of Disruptor's abilities doesn't do damage either. So how's Kinetic
Yeah.
Field gonna help? It's literally
That's
how
true.
much is your Thunderstrike hitting versus how much is your AOE of Midnight Pulse hitting. So I'm going Enigma.
I think Enigma because it's harder to mess it up.
That's what I'm.
the
Yeah,
big
that's
thing.
pretty
fair.
much what I'm getting at.
All right,
fair.
let's hop into the game, though, because we do have a lot of these to get through. EU is going to be starting up in about 25 minutes or so, so we can get right on into the matches.
Let's shoot through them.
Oh, baby.
Don't let me down, boys.
Look at them go.
Look at these Void Walkers here. They're hungry for blood.
Is that accurate lore? Wait.
That was
This
Warcraft
map is
lore.
biased.
Yeah, it is.
Who made this shit?
Get owned.
There was like a catapult blocking their walking
You
path.
have to take it up with the commissioner. All
Who
right,
designed
Purge?
this map? Fire them.
Commissioner David
See,
number 4.
you're about to
Oh,
get
baby.
real mad when you see them cast their
mean, they're-
spells
Oh no,
also.
there's like a concave on the
Midnight
first one.
Pulse.
Oh,
I
the
don't
kinetic
know.
field
They're
is
getting
doing
good.
so
They are
much damage.
So dead. Oh
They-
my.
I'm not sure if they only used one Thunderstrike or if they just didn't cast it at all.
Bro,
on
that
4
was
heroes.
like-
I'm
You
not
never
sure.
stood a chance.
I mean, they did
Yeah,
lock
it
him
was
in
gonna
place
close.
with kinetic field, though. So
That was an easy Enigma.
those
to be
Enigmas weren't
honest.
going anywhere.
You
I-
wanted to guess
You got me.
Disruptor.
So
Well, yeah, they've a restacking buff is the biggest issue.
Yeah.
They weren't even if they did cast it correctly, it might have still been
all
close.
right.
so.
Well, level 15. I mean, how could the Enigmas lose?
I actually think with Static Storm, things get maybe
Yeah,
a
I
little
think
bit more
this is
interesting.
actually Disruptor favorite now.
The question is going to be what items they get. So Blink
Veil.
Greaves.
I don't.
Oh,
I feel like they're
Guardian
not
Greaves.
going to utilize their blink well. The Greaves is not going to be amazing because they don't stack. They're only going to get one
Yeah, it's
Greaves
Disruptor.
application.
It's definitely Disruptor. this
It's
time.
got to be.
and he's got a Kaya. Like Although last time I saw this build, it was on like Dark Willow or something. It didn't look great. But
You do have magic resistance.
got
Does
cast
Static
range.
Storm stack?
yes.
No, I don't think it stacks damage, but if it lingers, I think the damage is cumulative and it like stays maxed out.
Okay.
So like it
Oh.
They're gonna cast
incrementally
it
gets
all
more
on themselves,
damage.
though.
That's a weird mechanic, but you might be right.
I think it's Disruptor.
He's also got a cast range perk and a Thunderstrike perk. Those are both better. The magic resistance one's not bad.
Honestly, I'm actually
And
not sure if it stacks or not.
Just one has to use Veil.
I don't actually know.
You never bought Refresher
How often
Disruptor,
do you
dude?
see double Static Storm?
That's true.
Oh yeah, come on, Refresher Shark
All right,
Disruptor.
look, you can
This is
open the wiki,
close.
right? I'm sure you can look it up.
It's not worth
That's-
doing. We're
that's
just
a lot
gonna
of-
let's hop
Bro,
into the
how
game
is
and
it
see
not
what
worth it?
happens.
This is bot TI. This is the
I'm-
only
I'm
time
it's gonna be
where
over
it's
in
ever
like
going to
2
be worth
seconds
it.
here.
If
so.
they can outlast the kinetic storm or the static fields with their magic resistance and their greaves,
Yeah, the
then
static
that's
storms.
see. Look at this workbench. Watch these guys.
Yeah, they're doing
It's
it.
got to be
They split 'em.
Disruptors, man.
All you need is one black hole, and this game is over.
Perfect.
Yeah, but
It's
how
to
are
add
they
an
going to how
RNG
are they going to get the black hole off?
They have
They-
a blink.
If they all cast their static storm, I don't think they use
Are they
blink
going to even
correctly.
hit their blink button?
I'm not
Oh,
sure
they're
if they'll
gonna hit
blink.
their
They
blink.
might though. They could black hole first.
They
Don't
also have that
underestimate their
wand.
Oh, they're
reaction
spreading
time.
out, dude.
Oh,
they
the
know.
spread,
The
the
Enigmas
jump,
are
the
angry.
black hole.
They
get
can
it!
cast anything.
Oh,
Look
baby.
at that. The style points. 5
They
black holes at
literally
once.
just
nothing.
walked in and didn't hit a single button.
What's up, Enigma haters? Stay broke.
All right, so Disruptor is awful in this mode. All right, so the issue I think comes down to vision. That the bots,
I'm triggered.
the Enigma sees a hero and he instantly casts Malphus. That happen every time. Like, oh, there's a hero cast Malphus, and
Right.
if you reset that buff, it's not a big deal because then you're just re-stunning the guy. So they basically chain stun all the guys in the front, and the guys in the front didn't even see all 5 Enigmas. They didn't know like, hey, maybe I should use my combo here. They just saw one hero, so they're probably like, this
Yeah.
isn't the equation doesn't fit, guys. I need to see 5 heroes use Static Storm.
I didn't
You
realize
see how
didn't get the
broken that
chance.
table was? It got that one
that
Enigma out
was
in
like
front.
that was wow. Okay.
I mean, the
That's
other thing is
domination.
they right-clicked the Enigmas. I don't know if that's the play.
That one of the Enigmas walked point blank into 5 disruptors and not a single button was pressed.
They didn't-
and
did
then
they
he
cast
just
anything?
cast
They wanted to
black hole.
right-click them.
He didn't do anything. None of them did anything.
I don't think
That
there was even a
crazy.
veil.
The
Was there?
disruptors are like the Borg. Until they feel like you're a threat, they don't do anything.
It's a
You know
sick
another thing?
reference.
I doubt the easy bots are even programmed to use a Veil of Discord.
Probably
I
not.
think there's a good chance
So
that
you'd be surprised. They sometimes do weird stuff. Like they'll sometimes hex and like Shivas and things like that.
Shiva's is a broken
Yeah.
item.
All right,
because it's
whatever.
so
I'm,
easy.
I'm
the next
over
one.
disruptor,
So what's
man.
25? Level 25?
No, it's over.
It's a 2-0.
2-0,
Oh, it's a best
it's
of 3.
done.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh,
Get owned,
Jesus.
Disruptor.
See a disruptor. What do we got? Lena Treant.
Ooh.
This is a weird one.
Now look at the HP on Tree.
So
Yeah.
you've got the right click
no, I don't
advantage,
think
but
so.
isn't Leech Seed a kind of a broken
I think,
spell in this
I
because it's
think
AoE
Leech Seed-
healing?
Yeah, I
right?
think Leech Seed is actually going to own.
I think it's
I
too much
don't think
damage
that-
from Lena.
No. I don't think the Lena can physically deal enough damage to trees to kill them all.
I think
It's
level 5.
1 LSA.
But look at the damage from Dragon Slave.
Yeah, but look at trees' base damage and HP and Leech Seed. There's no
That's
way
true.
Lena
Even
wins
if they
this.
hit all 5 Dragon Slaves on all the trees, it won't be enough to kill them. They need to connect with some LSAs, and that doesn't even factor in the healing from the Leech Seed. I'm going trees.
I definitely
Ooh.
think it's tree.
The healing from the nature's or the tree armor might actually also play a part in this. I want to see if they cast it early. What do you think, Purge?
You
He's
think they're
pretty
going to
slow.
precast
You got to
the
remember that the
Nature's
tree armor is probably not going to factor in at all. I'm only basing this
Cool.
off of Leech Seed. That's
Me
all
too.
I'm basing it off
100%.
of.
I think I'm still going Lena.
The tree's really slow is the thing. It all depends on like how many
Slow.
light strikes hit early on. Because if they land light strikes on a couple trees, they might not even gap close all the way. Because they have to gap close to like 300 range.
Bro,
Let's roll it.
we
Even
just
make it
theory
work.
crafted that a disruptor would cast a spell, and it
And he
didn't.
He didn't. Yeah.
So I don't know what's gonna happen,
Purge.
but I'm just
The
basing this
table
off of
game.
stats.
One of these trees is going to get out in front. They're going to blow him up, and then all of his tree brethren are going to go in there and get off the right click.
Bullshit map.
They're going for it. I think the Lena can take this. I want to see. There's no tree armor being casted at all.
Definitely not.
This is why you don't
This
piss
looked
off
like
Ents.
They don't
right
even
here.
know they're
Lord
going
of the
into
Rings.
battle.
You got that feeling too? I was
Yeah.
like, this is epic. moment.
Ants are going to war.
Oh, he did with the
Oh, get
Oh
on!
my
The
god!
second round. It's
One
coming
leaf
through.
seed, boys. Come on.
Oh, they
How-
are getting destroyed.
Come on.
They're
All
melee
right.
heroes, guys. Look at this shit.
Okay.
How are the Lenas just button pressers and the disruptors aren't?
Not the heat.
Well, now I feel like a fool.
Bro, this is so rigged, actually.
That was come on, guys. That was clear.
Okay.
Super range
How
advantage.
can you decide
movement
when-
speed advantage?
How?
Cast range advantage. If they just like even if the first light strike guy sucks, there's trees behind him. That guy's gonna get hit, and then it creates a blockade, much like that bench at the start of the game. Then they have to walk around that guy to even like they couldn't even cast a spell.
Yo, how did I know that the easy Lena bot would be like Sumail, and like the disruptor bots are my friends playing Dota, which
Well,
is not great.
So how about now? We've got
This
Hooded
changes.
Defiance on every tree. How much does that change things?
They have 2,500 HP.
They got meteor
oh my
hammers.
God, they have so much HP.
They have a lot of health, but we're talking about level 4 Light Strike Ray. That's a 2.5-second stun.
And the
Are
Lagunas.
they're not going to use Meteor Hammer well.
Now,
Are
you
they-
know what? I'm
does-
banking on the AI just breaking because there's too many items.
The only
I'm
way
going
this
to
works
tree.
for
I'm going
tree-
tree again.
I'm sticking tree again
I
too.
think
I think
tree.
they're
You guys
gonna
are crazy.
they're gonna use those
Low
those
chance.
hoods.
Let's go in.
They're gonna meteor hammer.
If they drum, maybe. But
Ooh,
Now-
the drum.
I was able to check my leaderboard
So
score. I had
Lena's
0 points.
could
apparently.
also-
apparently what I did before it didn't work. There was
Oh.
no accept button. It just failed. Completely failed.
Oh, that's
no.
Pretty excited.
They also have armlet. Does that play into it at all?
Maybe.
I'm not sure how that's going to work out. honestly.
Fantasy.bts.gg.
But they
Check
have
it
so
out.
much HP in a hood.
You too can ruin everything like I did.
250% HP over the Lenas.
That cooldown reduction talent, though.
They do hit for 250.
Oh, the drum they used it. The meteor hammer.
Oh, it's going to hit all of them.
It's
oh
dropping.
my God.
Dropping bombs.
Let's
Kids.
go.
Destroyed.
Lenas getting obliterated.
The armlet.
Easy game.
Dude,
The issue
look
is
at that.
they didn't know what to do once they got overgrowth. They
Oh,
had
so
no
you're
idea.
saying they didn't press buttons?
Yeah. That's what
Wow. Crazy how that happened.
They use the Yules, and then they're like,
Man.
all right, we got to wait until he's coming down, and then we stun. They
What
didn't-
an
as soo-
epic best of 3.
As soon as they got overgrowth, it was like they were
the level
completely
25 is
clueless.
going to be no
Perch,
different.
that was 2 5-man meteor hammers. Did you see that?
I did, yes. Based
Trees
on,
are going to win again.
Based on
Like,
how that went, I think
100%.
trees are going to win because
Yeah.
there's not much item difference for Lena here. It's literally just the Yule Scepter. That's
Yeah.
messing everything up. They don't know how to defend themselves, and the tree's going to hex people, and they're going to do overgrowth. Once they got
crit
overgrowth,
is
it was
helpful.
different.
That Dragon Slave cooldown might play
By the
into
way,
part.
Oh,
What
that's a good point.
Dota buff
I
are
like
they
that.
pulling from where trees have AC Hex Armlet?
They're-
Well, it's
they-
once you get 25k net worth. So,
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, it's built.
So, like,
it's
the
definitely built
awful
towards-
tier bracket is
I
what
mean,
you're saying.
I mean, think about the spread of Dota buff. It's a bell curve thing. You're playing in the upper 1%. You're the
That's
upper
true.
elite, bro.
Yeah, but the bottom 1% are the people who buy those items.
I'm gonna agree with Andy here. The tree items are stacked for this, whereas the Leon items got Shadowblade. Everybody knows that's not gonna work.
it's
Well,
not going to do anything.
I mean, the commissioner's not here to defend himself, but I
Anything-
think they did take some liberties with items to make these matches
Yeah.
a bit more competitive. I mean, it's not fun to cast open bracket
Stat
round
items are
1.
OP in this because you can't rely on them using their abilities.
The
You
hex
know,
might be
Blade
pretty
Mail
OP.
is, and BKBs are removed.
Look at that.
Light
Five
Strike
damage.
Array.
Oh,
This
shit.
is a lot of damage.
Here's the Dragon Slave.
Yeah, the Dragon Slave
Opening it.
cooldown.
Oh,
Oh, but
the
the
root-
overgrowth.
Meteor Hammer.
They're dropping.
Oh, the turn.
Oh my God, they're punching so hard.
Lena
might be able
loses
to
one
take it
first.
down.
They're
Okay.
too tanky.
Oh, look
Bro,
at the right
come on.
clicks though. This
Oh,
is actually
they're gonna
super
win.
high. They're
Holy
winning.
Lena's
shit.
have it.
Woo!
At level 25, it's like they get smarter.
The trees just executed poorly this time compared to the previous. Like, it wasn't
I-
that different, but
Yeah.
they executed way worse. They didn't chain overgrowth. The Lenas actually did a little bit more. They threw their stuns when it mattered. They had Mjolnir or something, so they were actually just cutting tree armor.
It seems like
Daedalus.
whoever gets the initiation has an advantage. It seems to take them a minute to process. Something's happened. Now what do I do? The first time they overgrowth to open, then the Lena's got the initiation.
Okay, there's no way Coddle can win this, right?
No, it's 100% Chikiro. I mean,
Actually, there is a way that Coddle can win, and that's if all of them just start channeling at the same time, and none
Yeah.
of the Jakiros use Ice Path, which I
Exactly.
think it can happen
Right.
because this.
Yeah.
But
And it's all damage over time, and if you reapply Dual Breath, it probably just resets the cooldown, right? It doesn't,
yeah, I
doesn't
don't.
stack.
I think it might be Coddle.
I have no
Honestly.
idea about dual breath. If it doesn't stack, then I guess.
This is
but,
going to be a
it's a
shit
debuff,
show
it
no matter
should.
what.
But maybe
Like,
the
this is
Coddles
gonna
just
be-
mana themselves. Like, I got to refresh this cooldown. I don't know. There's no mana leak either.
I like this Chikiro
This,
though.
this could be Coddle, I think.
The HP is a pretty big difference. 200 across both
Yeah,
of the
but
heroes.
it's like Kevin said,
it's
it's
Coddle.
damage over time. Like, an Illuminate is going to burst. And if there's, like,
Yeah.
even 3 of them being cast at the same time,
It's
it's going to be
date- or it's
insane.
night.
But hey,
Anytime.
maybe they'll move. I mean,
Maybe
it's a
they'll use
long-
buttons.
They
we'll
could miss
see.
their. They could just miss their.
Oh,
okay,
they're all
oh,
channeling.
They ice
Oh,
path
they
the
only
wrong
hit
one. Look at the damage.
Yeah.
Rampage. Sheever, you did it.
They all Ice Path the same one, dude.
Oh yeah, yeah, that was.
Well,
Craig is.
I'm surprised they used Ice Path at all, to be honest. So
They all Ice Path the same person?
I mean, it's like
Not
a half
only
step.
was it incredibly inefficient to use it all on the same person, but they use it all at the exact same time.
Yes, not even.
They got 4 full channels.
Inefficient bots.
You figured it out though, Andy.
Sick.
They channel the Illuminate, and it's just too much.
I think Chikiro wins the next two though. Macropyre might be OP.
I think it depends on items, to be honest.
I feel like Coddle. I feel like there's no way Coddle wins this just because I don't trust in the bots utilizing their ulti in the right way, which should be use your ulti, channel and then start moving. Like they're just gonna
Yeah.
they're gonna even if
Yeah.
they do that correct, they're gonna blinding light their opponents. The Jakiros are gonna spread and create the perfect like pentagon like ice path. That's what's gonna happen.
I don't know, dude.
This
This
fight's
is
over.
still tricky. I
Macro
think.
Pyre.
The other thing is daytime or nighttime.
Oh, you're right. It was nighttime last round.
Yeah.
It's nighttime.
Yeah,
it's
but
I think
they,
it's
every
usually
round.
random.
what
It's
happens
random.
is they stand in a concave. So if that's the case, the chances of the Illuminate actually healing any of
That's
them
a
is
good
pretty
point.
low.
They're
So-
gonna. One guy uses blinding light. Everything's ruined because they're all about AoE. It's actually the hero counters himself in large groups. If you think about it.
Good point.
If he uses blinding light once,
Yeah.
one time.
All right, let's
Illuminate's
go into
ruined.
I mean,
Let's check
Yules
this
is
out.
also an important tool. I'm going Jakiro.
It has to be
I think
Jakiro.
I
Jakiro.
think Jakiro as well. Yeah.
Unless they just
We're
don't
gonna
use
panel
blinding
curse
light, I
this.
guess.
What if they 5-man Ice Path again and they just get 5-man blasted?
It is nighttime, by
It's
the way.
long cast animations on Jakiro, which really hurts, I think, in this mode.
It depends on how they line up. We'll see what happens.
They're in a line.
We got Veilkai. There's gonna be like 5 macro.
Well, yeah, but when they meet, they're gonna.
What's that Coddle doing?
Oh God, he's crazy.
What the hell? All right, they're spread.
Oh, no.
my God.
There it is.
Wow.
They're
And
so
don't get
dead.
gay.
It's over.
Purge absolutely
Oh,
sniped it, but
whoa!
no!
Whoa!
The Yule Scepter!
They just Yule's dodged and Illuminate? What is this?
That
I
was
thought this
insane.
I thought this was easy bots.
Wow.
I don't even see that in my games. Come on.
That was
nuts.
way more competitive than I thought it would be. But
Bro,
you were
that
right.
last
It was
second.
the perfect spread of
Ah.
ice and fire all at once.
That's gonna be the only one I call probably in the entire.
Those Jakiros didn't even
Oh,
have the
that felt good,
Arcanas.
though.
They crossed the beams,
I
man.
choreographed
They
that
did.
one. So round 3, a refresher orb. Did they have Macro Pyre Pure?
It's got to be Jakiro again.
I think so.
Extremely likely.
I
it
don't
was
know.
so close the last time.
Shiva's
Actually,
is so
they
good.
lost Yules, so if they don't actually Yules dodge those blasts in the last
they've
one,
killed
they
them
die.
already. They killed him already, and dude, when they hit him with Dual Breath and Liquid Fire, Coddle's not attacking at all.
They're all
Cod-
channeling Illuminate anyway. Of course they're not attacking.
Coddle has a Shiva's,
Nah,
a
you know
Hex,
what?
and
It's
one
Coddle.
Illuminate. That's
I'm going Coddle.
There's
The
the-
Illuminate
My
damage
boys.
and heal.
No way.
The
My
Illuminate
boys.
damage and heal talent 25.
Okay. that's
Shiva's is seriously
And they have magic
disgusting.
resistance. 40% magic
Macro Pyre
resistance.
Pure and
Yeah,
Pierce's
that's
immunity.
true. Okay.
That's like, and they have an Axe. That's like 300 pure damage per second.
Nah. It's Coddles.
Let's
It's
hop
gotta
into
be.
it.
I'm going
kidding me?
Jakiro.
It's got to
I-
be Coddles.
I think it's going to be an overwhelming
I think
amount of
Jakiro.
damage.
Do you actually think it's going to be? All right, he's got spell lifesteal at least, but you actually think it's?
I
Gonna be
think it's
Coddle?
going to be Coddle.
I have no idea why you think that. I
Oh,
think
it's
that's-
daytime. Oh, that
Oh,
might be a game
what is
changer.
This shit? Just random?
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't
it's
think
a
the
coin
daytime.
flip.
I don't think the daytime matters, to be honest.
It mattered round 1. What if the daytime was round 1 when they didn't have eggs? Even
Okay,
round 2, they were
maybe.
all dead by the time their blasts came out.
Yo, let's go,
This is
old boys.
biased.
Let's go.
They won the coin flip.
Let's go. They're crazy.
They got vision. There's
All
the
right,
channel.
it's gonna
They're
be a
walking
good
into it. I think Coddle actually got this.
No.
The binding
Where's
light.
the macro
The push
pyre?
back, the kill.
Well, they didn't do anything.
It's all right, Kevin. You did your best.
It's daytime.
You were actually one of the winners on that. You
Wow.
see your name on there?
Andy, you could have made so much on fantasy.bts.gg.
That's true.
I just have a lot of experience of people using their abilities incorrectly.
I mean, that is becoming very apparent.
I felt like the Jakiros kind of choked that one. They like walked in. He used Liquid Fire first, I think.
I think it's
Yeah.
really important
If that
the
was
way
Ice
that
Path.
like this matchup in particular, the way the heroes meet each other in the middle. Because if
Seems
there's
like
like some up here and some down here, I think the Jakiros are at a massive disadvantage.
Totally.
Because the AoE coverage of Illuminate is much wider than anything that Jakiro can throw out. So they all got hit by Illuminates, but only like 2 or 3 Coddles get hit by the Ice Path and the Macro Pyre.
the
That's like the
Macros,
main
yeah.
reason why I think the Coddles win that. So
I don't know. That first Jakiro, he felt like he choked to me. Like if he just Ice Path instead of Liquid Fired, he would have caught 3 at least, and then the rest
you're
of his heroes
saying
probably
the
would have
easy
followed up.
bots didn't play optimally, and you didn't account for that.
I saw 2 patterns.
I'm ju-
I saw 2 patterns in the first 2
Look,
games.
I
It
fell
was
for
an
that.
Ice Path opener.
I fell for that
With
one
follow-up.
time with the trees because they just well actually no the Enigma Disruptor matchup I did the same thing. I thought okay they'll press their buttons. No, they won't.
Didn't happen.
They won't.
Well, I think that's going to do it for Bot TI for us today. We still have maybe one more round of it after Europe before NA. I could be wrong about that. But of course, you can keep on following all the action at fantasy.bts.gg. We do have the European lower bracket matchup right now. It is going to be Blinkpool facing off against Wind and Rain. Is that right?
Yes.
Am I crazy?
Ooh.
That is the match.
Which to me sounds like it's going to be pretty hype. I don't think we need to go into it too much right now because we do have a panel for that afterwards. But thank you, lovely people, for.
You didn't say wonderful.
I didn't. I changed my vocabulary.
Oh.
I'm learning like the bots. But yeah, we're going to head to a break and we'll be back with the EU qualifiers right after this.